What's going on, fam? Welcome back. This is Chris with Food for Your Thoughts. I know you're having a wonderful day. We're back with another Divine Alignment Light Code message. Remember, as you can see on the screen, it's all about 1011 vibration and why you keep seeing it. So if this number 1011 been popping up in your reality and reduces down to the number 3, I got you covered. I'm gonna share my own personal takeaways, but be sure to click that like and subscribe button down below. I greatly appreciate you. Okay, so when these numbers pop up, by now you know you really been working on yourself. Okay, I'm gonna just cut to the chase. You really been working on yourself. Listen to your own inner voice, your own energy, trusting your own intuition. I'm proud of you, and your intuition and your higher self is proud of you too. All right, and that would lead you to this presentation at this present moment. Okay, it's all about standing in that present moment, right? So with that being said, obviously you receive your call to adventure from the universe within you. You know, you've been receiving all kind of different synchronistic events. So these numbers gonna pop up on license plate, microwave, your clock, your phone, you name it, on TV, just to give you a message. So the universe is going to use any means necessary. Okay, you've been working on yourself, raising your vibration, so you're able to connect with your spiritual team, your higher self, so to speak, so you can navigate in your own matrix reality, so you're not feeling alone or stuck. Okay, so with that being said, the universe is going to line up the right people, placing an event to support your growth, and that will lead you to this presentation. You know, people like myself sharing their true ups and downs, the things that work, the things that don't work, and also some references that are going to help, you know, line you up with the higher vibration. Okay, and so you can have those different thought processes come through, and right, and you can work on yourself and see what works best for you and what doesn't work, right? So with that being said, most importantly, what's going to help you and what helped me are these 7 hermetic principles. Whether you know it or not, you are doing these things each and every day. From the time you open your eyes to from the time you close your eyes, and even while you sleep, these things are still going on. All right, it's ironclad. So why not have a better understanding, understanding, and learn how to apply these things in our lives, right? So we can have this balance that we deserve. Okay, so with that being said, there's no cookie cutter recipe to, you know, this approach and what I'm sharing with you guys. Please do your own research. However, it's going to get you going in the right direction. You're going to learn more about who you are, why you came here on the planet at this time, and what can you do to play your part, right? And help raise the overall energy, frequency, and vibration of the planet, so we can show love and compassion to everyone. All right, because we are a reflection of one another in different times and space, right? So what's going to happen is, as you learn those 7 hermetic principles, you're going to realize everything's connected. You're going to realize, as a man or woman thinking in their heart, so is he or she. And so when you know better, you're going to do better, and you're not going to live your life on repeat, having Stockholm syndrome like on the Truman Show, right? No, we're not going to do that. We're going to leave no stone unturned. We're going to ask a lot of questions. We're going to ask for references if possible. You know, if we don't have that, we're going to share our realistic experiences with people that, you know, that really need to hear the information, right? And that's what it's all about. And that's why I'm doing it. I'm being very intentional with sharing my experiences. If I can pair it along with a reference, hey, here you go. All right. So with that being said, you're going to make some mistakes. You're going to figure out what works best for you, what doesn't work best for you. Right, but what's going to happen is your spiritual team, your higher self, going to take you on a nice little adventure. You're going to learn more about your intuition. That's all you need. Okay, you don't need nothing outside of you. It's always been you. So listen to your inner voice, your own energy. You're going to learn more about the different energy, frequency, and vibration dealing with music. You're going to learn more about astrology. Most importantly, you're going to start with anatomy. Like, how does this suit work, this body, this avatar work, and how can I make, you know, keep it balanced and harmony, right? You're going to learn more about sacred geometry. We've been covering that on the sneak tip, right? And also mathematics with synchronicity. That's why we've been talking about these numbers. And I gave, you know, been talking about nature a little bit, because your spirit animals gonna pop up in your reality, you know, in a real sneaky fashion. Okay, so I want you to be alert, because the message is going to come from all over the place. And my purpose is to, you know, give you some additional tools to put in your toolbox, right? So you're not out there just winging it. Okay, so it's kind of like a little continuity system, so to speak, right? So with that being said, you're going to skip some level. You're going to test these things out for yourself, figure out what doesn't work for you, right? And then you're gonna, you know, it's gonna help you grow through your own personal transformation and atonement process, so you can become a better person each and every day. So the ultimate goal is to continue to work on yourself each and every day. So each day you can pick one avenue: intuition, music, astrology, right? Anatomy, geometry, math, nature, and over again. And as you grow, right, you're gonna tap into your own Christ consciousness. You're gonna figure out like, hey, I can do a lot of things on my own. I don't need anybody help. You know, I just need the technical know-how, right? And once you learn something, you know, you can share your information with other people. So what's gonna happen is, right, the universe gonna line you with people just like yourself when you was growing, right, that need that little boost, that push, right, in the right direction, and just share a reference with them. All right, it's not about belief anymore. Everybody need to tap into their own consciousness or perspective so they can see the whole picture instead of just the slice. All right, so with that being said, let's jump into this 1011 vibration. While you keep seeing it, I'm gonna get your butt out of here. All right, so as you navigate reflection on your hero's journey, please take consideration using your personal day calculation. What does this do, Chris? Great question. This is gonna help give you some structure, set some goals for your day. You're gonna have a daily goal, you know what I'm saying, or a theme, right? And it also is gonna help walk you through the manifestation process. A lot of people really don't know, they just winging it, you know what I'm saying? So by you setting your intentions with the universe, because by you making stuff happen, not nobody else, you got to make it happen. So by you setting your intentions, right? So prime example, this personal day calculation came up to a master number 11, which reduced down to a number 2. So this will be a wonderful day of manifestation, right? You know, and be very cautious of your thoughts, beliefs, words, emotions, and actions at this time. You know, it's going to be new beginnings, creation, right? And that master number 11 is reminding you like, hey, this is a day of nothing but about divine inspiration. You're gonna see a lot of synchronicity, right? That's why this number popping up. And remember that number 11 is like an energetic gateway. So that's why I say be mindful of your ideas, thoughts, beliefs, words, emotion, action. If you have any ideas at this moment, please write them things down. And when this number 11 pop up for you, it's just an encouragement. It's like, I love you from the universe. Say, hey, keep going, you got this. All right, don't listen to everybody, do your own research. Follow what makes sense to you, okay? As long as you got the research to back it up, okay? All right, with that being said, and then when it reduces down to that number 2 right here, right? It's just reminding you this is going to be a powerful day of cooperation, balance, diplomacy, being the peacemaker, and the power behind the throne in your life. Because you may have to play mediator, you know, for somebody. Because you may need to be that ear for somebody to listen, okay? To rationalize some information. The universe works like that from time to time, okay? So when it comes to the 1011 vibration, so reducing down to 3, again, this is a powerful day or time or experience of manifestation. And with that 0, we're going to talk about this 0 and this little series here with the 10, right? So you working one-on-one with the source, with the God force within you, your higher self. Okay, it's you. It's another aspect of you to get stuff done. So please pay attention. And then with this 0, you know, pops up with you, right? It's a constant reminder that you're embarking on a new spiritual path, tapping into your higher self, higher perspective, and it's all about infinity, eternity, and cycles and flow, a beginning point. Okay, this is where you're giving birth at, from the 0. All right, with that being said, also be very cautious of these double digits numbers that reduces down to 2. We just talked about that. So you're going to be in, you know, playing a cooperative role. You're going to be balanced. You need to be more balanced if you're not, right? And also you're going to be that peacemaker, the power behind the throne. And then we reduce this thing down to that number 3. 3 is what? New growth, okay? Self-expression, creativity, and outcomes, all right? And also that number 3, letting you know you need to tap into more your gifts, talents, right? Communication, artistic, be more sensitive, and also you're going to be more social because you're going to having more expansion and growth potential in this moment, okay? It's very powerful, okay? So when this number pops up, just remember you embarking on a new spiritual path, right? And you tap into your higher self, your higher consciousness, right? And also this is a constant reminder that you're giving birth to a new beginning on your hero's journey, no matter where you at right now, okay? So when it comes to this 1011 vibration, I'm gonna get you out of here. Remember, material items gonna come and go, but when you can learn to do things for yourself, that's way more important. Knowledge yourself is way more important and longer lasting, because when you can do it for yourself, you can teach other people how to do things for themselves. right? And that's a very empowering moment, you know, or position to be in, when you can teach people or help people to, you know, do things for themselves, okay? And so that's what it's all about, in my opinion. And that's what led me to sharing these presentations and just sharing my experience and, you know, sharing my pieces of the puzzle, because I don't have all the answers. You have some answers too. So it's all of our job to, you know, put these pieces together so it can make sense for us. All right. So with that being said, if you don't learn anything else, please learn these 7 hermetic principles. It's going to take you far. It's going to help you navigate and get that balance that you need. Also, there's a good side, not so good side to everything. Make sure you balance your doggone polarities within you so you can operate in that one force that you came here to be. So when it comes to this 10-11, right, 1 begins with new beginnings, fresh start, creation, inspiration, intuition, self-leadership, action, right? Uniqueness, creating your own reality with your thoughts, beliefs, words, emotions, and actions. Then we got that number 0 again, because you're working with the God force within yourself, universal energy source, and its beginning point, eternity, infinity, oneness, wholeness, continuing cycle, flow, developing one spiritual aspect, because you got to put in some work spiritually to develop, because you're giving birth to something, okay? Connecting with your higher self, and it denotes freedom from limitation, because you realize, like, hey, we all been lied to on the mass level. So what do we have to do about it? We got to unlearn all the lies and relearn our own personal truth, okay? So that number 0 amplifies the energy of the number that it sit next with, okay? So we've been talking about that. So this 3 will actually be a number 6, because it's 1 0, 3 you know, times 2, so to speak. All right, or 3 plus 3, let me put it that way, and that'll give you your 6. Okay, so with that being said, just find what works best for you. But when this number pops up, in my experience, it's a period of expressing your higher purpose in life, or it's a constant reminder, like, don't be afraid to express your higher purpose in life. So when this number pops up, it's reminding you, or it reminded me, now is a great time, especially with that number 10. That's a time that you working with the source, your spiritual team, and it's time for spiritual growth and development. So, you know, listen to lectures, presentations like this, or just listen to, you know, reading books like As a Man, you know, Thinketh Here, and other books that I presented with you guys. It'll help put you on a different vibration. Okay, I want to cut to the chase. So when this number pops up, especially when dealing with the 10s, okay, it's a perfect time. You got to keep working on yourself, you know, personal development, spiritual awakening, enlightenment. You know, as you keep your thoughts, focus, and intentions on your soul mission and life purpose, your elevated vibration is going to attract abundance and positive energy in your life. I've been saying it, right? So all you doing is creating your own frequency for yourself. Okay, so if you're reading As a Man Thinketh, that whole entire time you thinking about what's in this book and how does this information apply to your life, right? And that's how, you know, you be looking at things from the several points of view. You look at it from the author, you look at it from your point of view, and then you look at it from that divine mediator point of view, you know, that neutral ground. Okay, so as we close things out, this number gonna pop up to remind you that use positive affirmations and have an optimistic attitude, you know, to help draw all those positive energy towards you along your path. Okay, you co-creating your own reality, so trust your own inner voice, your own energy and guidance from your higher self and your spiritual team. So most importantly, please do your own research and take action. You know, figure out, you know, refine and repeat the process until you can figure out what works best for you. Okay, and as we close things out, please pay attention to your intuition, thoughts, and impression, as these reveal, you know, a lot of answers to your prayers to get you going to the next step. Okay, it's giving you some guidance, so be alert. When you know better, you're gonna do better. When you listen to that inner voice and it start taking you on a nice, great journey, you're gonna keep listening to that thing. Okay, you're gonna start cutting out the middleman quick, right? So with that being said, as we close things out, it's time, with anytime a whole bunch of ones pop up, you know, it's a good side, not so good sign that there's a neutral ground, right? But, you know, in my experience, even though when you're doing great, okay, you still need to just, you know, pump yourself up. It's just a constant reminder. Don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone in the direction of your inner prompting. You know what your heart wants, okay? And know and believe that you will find success and happiness in whatever you need to do when you coming from the heart. Okay, it's all about the heart. And as we close, keep your thoughts and belief and mindset focused on your spirituality and life purpose, as you constantly creating your own reality every moment. Okay, as we close things out, engage yourself. When this number pop up, please engage yourself in creative activities and efficiently use your skills and talents to the utmost. Listen to the guidance of your own inner voice, your own energy, and serve your soul mission with passion and enthusiasm. So you're not gonna eat the fruit the same day you plant the seed. So remember, it's all about taking consistent daily baby steps so it can compound over. So after 30, 60, 90 days, you're gonna be like, man, okay, 3 months ago, I didn't know nothing about numerology, or, just learn about nature, music, astrology. But over, a course of, 90 days, man, I've grown. And that's what it's all about. So don't be so hard on yourself. Everybody have a different learning curve, okay? So this has been my own personal takeaway when it comes to 1011 vibration, which reduced down to that number 3. And it's reminding you, hey, don't, go ahead, consistently, show self-expression, creativity, communication, artistic, sensitive, and be social on your path, okay? You got this. So this has been my own personal takeaways when it comes to repeating 1011 vibration while you keep seeing it. Be sure to click that like, subscribe button down below. I greatly appreciate you. We'll be back with 1022, all right, in our next presentation. And we're going to close this series out, and we're going to jump into something else directly after this 10 series, okay? But please, it's all about leaving no stone unturned. Invest in yourself. Love yourself, okay? Until next time, stay grateful and focused, fam. Peace.